What's up everybody, it's Broken Bones here and welcome to Broken's Bedrock Tutorials. Today we're going to be showing you how to make this super simple honeycomb farm. This honeycomb farm is super easy to build and it's 100% dependable and always collects all of your honeycomb. And this farm gets about 6 stacks per hour, which means you get about 1 stack every 10 minutes. This farm is really straightforward, there's really not much to it. I don't recommend building one bigger than 6 slices just like I have here. You can make it bigger if you want to, but the water happens to work out perfectly with the hopper down there, so that's quite convenient. And if you want to build a bigger one, I just suggest building another one right next to it. And if you build it too big, bees actually have a hard time pathfinding back to their beehives. And if you guys are enjoying today's video, be sure to break the like button for me, leave a comment down below, share this video with all your friends, be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss more videos like this one. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial. The material list will be down in the description. So to get things started, you're going to need to prepare an area that is 7 blocks deep and 4 blocks tall. And if you're building the entire size of the farm, it's 6 blocks wide. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build 1 slice, and then I'll show you guys how to do that so you guys can copy that. So what you need to do here is you need to come to the back of the area that you prepared and go ahead and come to the back 2 blocks right here. Go ahead and place yourself down a comparator and go ahead and place some redstone dust just like this. On top of that redstone dust, grab yourself an observer, place it up just like that, and then go ahead and place an observer sideways just like this. Grab yourself a solid block and place it on the face of that observer, and then down one so it's right behind that comparator. Then grab yourself a dispenser and place that facing down from the top block right there just like this. This is exactly where our beehive is going to go, but we're not going to put those in yet. Down below here, we're going to come down just by 1 block, place in a temporary one, and then break it out. Go ahead and come forward by 4 blocks just like this. Come up by 1 dirt block here in the front, diagonally just like that. Put yourself a flower on that one. Grab your glass blocks again, come up by a block. Come up by 2 blocks right there. You can go ahead and come over by a block just like this. Put another block right there, leave this spot open, and put yourself a button right there. Then you can go ahead and come across here just like this and place glass all on top of here. And then on top of that observer right there, the one that's going into that block, place yourself in another glass block. Once you completed 1 layer, you can go ahead and copy it up to 6 times, and then once you have that all in place, double check to make sure that you do have all these buttons in here. That's quite important for the water up on top. So once you have that all done, make sure you go ahead and load up all of your dispensers with shears. Once you've loaded up all your shears, go ahead and come down here to one side. You can come to one corner or the other, place in yourself a barrel, and then come down behind, break the glass block out from there. Go ahead and crouch break yourself a hopper going into the back of that one, and then go ahead and take your glass. We're going to go ahead and take this right here, go ahead and box that in just like this. Over here we're going to do the same thing, go ahead and come out by 1 block and then put a wall right there just like so. Grab your water and place it in the back corner there just like that. You should see that your water comes up to that hopper just like so. Then once you have that in place, go ahead and make sure that you fill in these blocks with glass right there. Make sure you fill in this and make sure you fill in all the areas that don't have a glass block in them just like so. And I believe I misplaced the block back there. Don't do that. And then go ahead and fill all that in just like this. Make sure you do that on both sides. Whatever side you decided to put the water on down here, come up to this point and go ahead and put your water source in right in there, and you should see that these buttons withhold the water, so that way all the items will get pushed over here into the hopper. To be able to put your bees in safely, I recommend coming down here and placing in a temporary block right there while you go ahead and break these 2 blocks out. The water is going to spill out, but that's alright. We're going to place in a door right there just like that. That way you can get in and out of the place and put your bees in. So once you have your beehives, go ahead and grab these. Go ahead and open up the place and place your beehives in. It's you can use beehives or bee nests like we have here. And I'm going to use bee nests, so go ahead and place these in. And it's probably easiest if you have your bees in here already, and then that way they're already ready to go. And then that way you can just put it in, and I recommend doing that at nighttime so they stay in their hives. Then you can exit the farm just like this, and you can get out safely before your bees come out. If you don't have any bees, then it's pretty easy to go out in the wild and find a beehive on a tree, and you can possibly wait till the bees get inside and break it and then bring this back. And even if you can't do that and you just have a beehive, the ones that you craft, and you don't have any bees, then go ahead and find one in the wild and then just bring it back. You can hold a flower in your hand. They'll follow you if you have a flower in your hand. Once you get it into this point, you can open up this door. It'll follow you inside the farm. Once you have the bee inside the farm, go ahead and close it up, and then go get yourself 1 more bee, and then that way you have 2, and then you can go ahead and breed them up. So as long as you have 2, you can go ahead and take some flowers. You can go ahead and feed them some flowers just like this, and they'll go ahead and start breeding up and make some babies. There they go. This one had a baby already. You're going to want to breed your bees up until you have 3 for every hive. So that's 18 if you have a full 6 wide farm just like this. So you're going to need 18 bees. And then of course, like I said, during the daytime, they're all out and about and it's rather hard to get out of the farm and you don't want to let your bees out. So I definitely recommend waiting until nighttime, because if you wait till nighttime, we turn it to nighttime right here. Let's go and do that. They all want to get back in their hives and they all want to find their hives even if they can't get back in them. So you'll notice that some of the bees won't be able to get back in their hives, and it's not that they can't, they're just kind of stupid and they don't know how to find their hive. So once you have just a couple of them in here, it's a lot easier. Go ahead and get yourself out of the farm. Go ahead and close the door behind you before they get into there, and see, they want to come out too. Once it becomes daytime, you should see that some more bees start to come out and start to pollinate your flowers. Once the farm's been running for a little bit, you should notice that some of the bees are starting to exit their farms and or exit their hives, and you should see that some honeycomb is starting to come from the farm. Once that goes in there, you should notice that your barrel is starting to fill up. If you ever see honey on the farm and you notice that all the shears are out, definitely replace the shears. And even if the shears aren't out and there's honey in the farm and the farm got broke, be sure to go ahead and install a block right here over this by this redstone right here. Go ahead and put a block right there with a button, and that'll be your reset circuit. Hitting that button will activate the shears, which will harvest the honeycomb, which will then reset the entire farm. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is it. That is that simple. It's super easy to build and it's super fun to use. This thing is great, and you guys will have all the wax you guys will ever need. You guys will be able to make candles or honeycomb blocks or even wax all the copper you want. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. And if you guys did, be sure to smack the like button for me and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next tutorial. Take it easy, everybody.